Welcome back to the Arable Farm. I've got a whole load of scaly tails to clear up, starting with number 1. I've got 26 in all. Watch the count on the bottom left. Count with me. Back legs kicking, tail spinning, indicative of a very good clean headshot. They are literally everywhere at the moment. They're everywhere. This is some old tarp from the cover from the top of a road lorry. They've made their home under there. They are under pallets, they're in the walls. This is a high body shot on this one across the farmyard. He does bolt off, but he bleeds out, and trust me, I pick him up and have to clean the mess up as well. I've got some underneath some machinery. Now this equipment doesn't have to be down on the yard that long for them to make a home under it. I was speaking to someone a while ago and they said rats find the food source, then they find the home, and that is very, very true. So I'm scanning around and one of them comes out into the open. Good clean headshot, knocks him straight down, doesn't even know what hit him. Oh, go on then, I want to see that again too. You can see the pellet break his face. What an impact. And again, you can see the front of the body is essentially flopping and dead. The back of the body is kicking. This is disinhibition, as I keep saying. That rat is dead. It's not feeling any pain whatsoever. Got some nosy neighbours. They wouldn't stick their head out far enough to be shot last time, but they are as soon as one of their buddies gets shot. They want to know what's going on. Sitting there quite peaceful, perfectly healthy till I came along. Now they all want to come out and have a look what's going on. These youngsters, I went around the back of the machinery and I watched them on thermal, and I crept up a little bit closer and watched them through my night vision spotter, and you can see them all disappearing into a nest in the ground. There are loads of them. Mummy comes out, babies follow, and then she disappears back inside and leaves them out here. She leaves them out here to be shot. Some mother she is. This next shot, absolutely abysmal. I'm not sure what happened, but if you watch carefully you can see the pellet fly straight over the top of the rat. He gets a shock, off he goes. That's a loss. And then we have the Matrix rat. Watch this. He senses the pellet coming and moves, but I think it clips his bum. But the moment he comes out from behind that cone, he gets a pellet straight to the boiler room. If you watch a slow-mo, you can see the second, or the split second I commit to the shot, he's off. Almost like he heard the gun go off. But he doesn't get away with it a second time. Crack. And what a mess. So I go back into the barn and I'm counting maybe 13, 14 rats, all having agreed on the seed. And the annoying thing about this, and you know this if you do ratting yourself, is when you take a shot, they all run. You then have to wait for them all to come back again. But if you're lucky, you sometimes get a nosy neighbour watching his friend ride the invisible bike off to ratty heaven, so you can get a good shot on him there. All goes quiet, so I go off for a wander. Remember to take a look at Bitcast. This is my own video platform I'm currently developing. ARPC is on there at bitcast.uk/u/ARPC. Couple of cheeky little rats hiding away there. Just range that, 14 yards, nice clean shot. Straight down, he's not getting back up from that. Now they were just starting to come back in. I shot one of them and the rest have disappeared again. You've just got to be patient, kind of work your way around. Oh, hang on, what's this? Don't stand there. Do not stand still, because you get a GSB right between the eyes. That FX impact gives a very satisfying click and a very satisfying wallop at the other end. Shooting around 11.8 foot-pounds. You know, 2 pellets, 13.43 grain. Very fast, very devastating. They are so skittish now, very nervous, taking any cover they can, sniffing the air before they come out. What are you trying to say? You can't smell me? Rude. They're wising up now. They're keeping their heads down. I spotted one right in the corner. It's sitting between some plastic containers with liquid. I don't know what's in them and I can't see what's behind them, so I'm not taking the shot. I did take a shot, not sure what happened. I think the pellet hit him in high body. I'm not having the point on that one. I think he actually escaped unscathed. I got out on the farm and this one was playing hide and seek with me for what seemed like, 5-10 minutes in and out of these concrete slabs. Just couldn't get a bead on him. He wasn't settling down, wasn't staying still. But then he ventured out and he settled down and stayed still too long. Domed him with a GSB. I slowly walked back into the main part of the barn. I spot a couple of fat rats stuffing their face again. Here's a freebie for you. That's one pellet the farmer won't mind me giving away. You can really see the impact of this pellet. It sends them spinning. I'm only 11 yards away from him with a 2-2 pellet. Beautiful. That's 16 down, another 10 to go. They love this little hiding space. So do I though. Just big enough to get a pellet through. Let's go outside. Let's give him a severe headache there. Smashed his skull with that pellet. As the night goes on, they get more and more brave. They come down from the rock face and they venture out across the bottom here. High body shot. They will bolt around for a short time because the heart's still pumping. They're running on adrenaline, but they bleed out very quickly. And he expires just behind that old barrel. Like I said, if you're looking at them with a thermal, you can see the blood trail quite often, especially around where they've given up and expired. Nah, he's not interested. At the bottom of the hill there's all these huge rocks and the nest underneath them. They come out, have a look around, and I shoot them and they fall back inside again. Very happy with that shot. Good clean headshot. If you look, you can see the leaves and the branches thrashing around. That's him kicking his legs and spinning his tail. Good clean shot. Hiding behind some grass. Luckily the pellet will go straight through, knock him down. Grass is never a problem. Twigs and sticks that can deflect the pellet. If you remember from the start of the video, we had this old tarp lying on top of some pellets. I've come in from a different angle and I can see where they're coming out of the nest underneath. Again, just to be clear, that rat is dead. That jumping around is perfectly normal, and the tail is a good giveaway. Again, this machinery or this planking, I'm not sure what it is, wasn't there last time I was up. Hasn't taken them long to get under there and get established. You can move stuff around quite easily, but they will quickly re-establish a nest there. With smaller rats like this, they've got a small head, but they've got a decent sized high body area. So, high body shot it is. He looks at me with disgust and goes off and dies under there. Now it's just a waiting game. In the dark, waiting for them to come out, and this ugly mush pops his head out from underneath that bucket. This is the same one I've had about 3 or 4 from tonight. Same area I mean, same bucket. Let's move on now. Last one of the evening. Tucked away underneath some machinery. Not a problem whatsoever for a sub-12 air rifle. That wraps it up, and I want to say thank you for watching.